Hello! Hi guys! How are we all doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing pretty well. It's been a hot minute since I've been online, but there's a reason for that. Um, so, I see that Felix had already mentioned something in the chat. Nancy Drew? Yeah, that's hopefully the game plan for tonight. If, my internet wants to stay alive, because I'm noticing that it is very, quiet. It's very low, so I just want to make sure that it's online still and not having any issues. If it is having too many issues, let me know. Maybe we might have to cut it short. I'm not sure. So, I hope everyone's doing okay. How's everyone in the chat? Hi, Oolong! Hello! How are you doing? Let you know if things act up. Thank you, Felix. I know I can always count on you guys to help me out with this. My legs still low-key be aching. Yeah, I know, my feet are killing me. So, an update as to why I haven't been available to stream as of late is because, Felix and myself and a couple of other friends of mine went to the Renaissance Festival that is near us, and it was a ton of fun, and it was very taxing on your feet. There's a lot of walking, and it's all on gravel, barely any stone to walk. It's just gravel for the most part and grass. So it was a fun time, but it was definitely exhausting. Felix was there, dressed up as Geralt from The Witcher, which was awesome. Everyone was throwing coins at them, so making that bank. And I got myself like a nifty hat. Unfortunately no hat on the model for tonight, but, and I bought myself a bow and arrow, believe it or not, a bow and arrow set, because my future archer, the archer in me was just like, you know what, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. Get it. And so I did, and it was an investment, but it was worth it, I think. So I'm hoping to take up some archery, which would be a ton of fun, I think. So, all the coins. Yeah, I think Felix made about, what, 15 coins? Got about 15 coins thrown at them? So, yeah, that's a thing. One of them was even like a discount for one of the stores. It was like a coin got thrown at them, and then it was like, hey, there's a 5% discount on all these fancy cloaks. So, yeah, between the 2 days, 15. Yes. So, yeah, so overall it was a fun time. I hope everyone's week has been good. Because it's been about a week since I last streamed, so I'm hoping to get back into maybe the swing of things. I don't really have too much planned for the upcoming week, so I am hoping that I can stream maybe a little more consistently and just have a lot of fun. So, as you can see from the title, it's a doozy of a title, but it's a title. We are going to play some Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy, which is the 19th game in the Nancy Drew series. I know starting on number 19 out of 33 is kind of like a little jarring, but I really wanted to play one of the spookier ones, quote unquote spookier, to celebrate Spooky Month. Because I've just been playing nothing but Genshin, and it's like, oh man, nothing really scary happens in Genshin, outside of like maybe a couple areas. So, I wanted to enjoy playing some Nancy Drew along the way. So, so we're starting with the 19th game of the series. Again, it's called The Haunting of Castle Malloy, and there are definitely others, but this one was the one that just was conveniently on my computer at the time. I switched computers to a better working one a while ago, and I haven't had the motivation to put the rest of the games on here, despite having the room to actually do so. So some of the other spookier games in the series, let me check, for example. There's like Message in a Haunted Mansion, or The Final Scene, which I really enjoy. Then there's like Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, The Haunted Carousel. You know, it's just The Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. So there's just a lot of different games to play. But The Haunting of Castle Malloy is definitely one that holds a place in my heart. It was definitely one of the earlier games that I played, or one of the first few games that I played. If you want to know how much of a Nancy Drew fanatic I am when it comes to the Her Interactive games, I have 10 through 13, and then 16 through 25, and then the 29th game as physical copies. I have those physical copies, and then I have like quite a few of them in digital copies, because either they aren't being sold as physical copies anymore, or it's just, you know, cheaper to get them through Steam, because they're really cheap. They're like, what, $8? So I'm hoping to get all the Nancy Drew games at some point and eventually just play them all. So I'll probably play the ones that I have first. I even have the second game, so maybe we'll do that one next. That one is called Stay Tuned for Danger, and it was made in 1999, if you could believe it. I can't remember right off the top of my head which one the 19th game is, but it's definitely like early 2000s. I want to say maybe 2008, 2007 or 8, I want to say. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on that. But I'm excited to play it. I don't think this one's as spooky as some of the other ones, but it definitely fits the spooky vibe, because you're in a, well, you're experiencing a haunting at Castle Malloy. So we are going to take Nancy over to Ireland to celebrate a wedding. You know, what could go wrong? If it's Nancy Drew, you know, nothing ever happens with Nancy Drew. All right, so I hope that you all stay and enjoy the game. It's been a hot minute since I've played these point-and-click adventure games of Nancy Drew, so I'm hoping, you know, I remember enough of it, but not too much to be like, oh yeah, and then immediately solve the puzzle. I want to at least have, you know, not just to complete it in like an hour, you know? Oh yeah, she just has a totally chill time investigating. Nothing crazy ever happens. No, not at all. So, without further ado, let me turn off my music here, and we will get started on playing some Nancy Drew. And again, if I am having any stream issues, let me know, because it still looks pretty low, but I'm hoping that nothing dies. If something dies, this is a chill stream anyways, so you know, hopefully nothing too important is gonna happen on this stream. All right, let me switch some screens here. Give me 1 second. So before I get into actually playing the Nancy Drew game, I always found this really cute, is that within the midway points of the Nancy Drew games, you got this little Nancy Drew central menu. You didn't have to like punch it or like put in the CD every single time after you installed it. The Nancy Drew Central would pop up, and it would save all of the ones that you have installed and just keep it in a hub. Unfortunately, they don't really tend to work too well with the digital copies of the game, but when I had like 16 through 25, I could just like open up all the Nancy Drew games and just be like, oh, I want to play The White Wolf of Icicle Creek or The Phantom of Venice, which, as you can see, I also have installed currently, but it's not scary enough. So let's play some Castle Malloy. And I might have to fidget around with the um, settings a bit, the sound settings. So bear with me if it's too loud or too quiet. We'll figure that out as we start. White Wolf is such nostalgia. It is. It's such nostalgia. The White Wolf of Bicycle Creek was the first game that I ever played in the Nancy Drew series. That's the 16th game. It's the very first one that I ever played and got me into the Nancy Drew games to begin with. So you can thank the Little White Wolf of Icicle Creek for introducing me to one of my favorite point-and-click adventure series of all time. So without further ado, let's start! Oh, this is already bringing back so many memories. Oh my god. I already missed it.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center
Okay,
of
that's even
operations,
quiet on my
desk.
end.
Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Woo! All right. So, oh man, this brings back so many memories. Let's adjust. I think, if I remember correctly, just this opening introduction was like really quiet for some reason. So let's open up the case file and let me introduce you to like how the game works just a little bit. So we have the case file, which kind of introduces you to the story and what's going to happen. Some extra details. The plane ticket is right there. And then just some memorabilia from Nancy's past cases. So like the hula skirt, which you can move, is from like the Creature of Kapu Cave, and this pyramid is from the White Wolf of Icicle Creek, and you can even turn on the lamp, which I remember so much. How to be a detective is basically the tutorial of like introducing you to the point and click, as well as introducing you to what's new to this game in particular. So I already know kind of that, so we don't need to worry about the tutorial too much. But that's just kind of what it is. And if you're new to the point and click adventure series, it kind of introduces you to how to move around and find the clues and talk to people and how you do that within the game. This is the scrapbook, which Nancy, excuse me, was talking about earlier, where you can see like little scrapbooks and like a little synopsis of what happened in her previous cases. So we can only go up to 18, which was like the Phantom of Venice, and it just talks about like some of the stuff that she had to do in there, as well as just some little memorabilia of, you know, clues that she had to pick up or stuff like that. So, yeah, so we have like case 17, which was the Legend of the Crystal Skull, 16, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek, with the little wolf friend here. So, yeah, let's hear the case file, and if it's still too quiet, then I'll adjust some stuff, but let's make sure that it is okay, sound-wise.
When Kyler Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be her maid of honor, I was a little reluctant. After all, I hadn't seen her since she stayed with us as an exchange student a couple of years ago. But when she told me the wedding is going to take place at an old family castle in Ireland, how could I say no? The wedding will be very small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early. So I'm going to fly to Dublin, rent a car, and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy. She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means. And unfortunately, by the time I get there, it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland before, and I've never even seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one. So the fact that it may be dark and run down just makes it more of an adventure. And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
God, that's so cheesy, but I love it so much. How did Nancy sound? Was that okay sound-wise? Was it too loud, too quiet for you guys? Because I think that's how it's going to sound throughout the rest of the game, not the little introduction at the beginning. Volume seems good to me. Okay, perfect. And if it gets too loud or too quiet, we will adjust that along the way. So we have a phone card for Leprechaun telephone service. I didn't even know it said that. Leprechaun. I hate this game already. Alright. Kyler Teagan Mallory of London and Matthew William Simmons of London. Request your presence to witness their exchange of matrimonial vows on the 1st of June at 1 o'clock. Location is Castle Malloy, Baylor, Ireland. Ooh. So that was the lovely couple, Kyler and Matt. And alright, so there's a difference between these two. The junior detective is kind of like a bit of a beginner's course where you get a checklist. So here's like a task list, and you check stuff off along the way. So the junior detective has like easier puzzles and the task list, so it keeps you up to date and you can figure out where to go from there after you check off the right stuff. As you can see, we haven't started the game yet, so there's nothing in the task list. Whereas Senior Detective, there is no task list, and the puzzles are slightly harder. Or harder depending on how well I do just with the puzzles to begin with. So, I've always played on like Junior Detective, mostly because I just do it on like a chill stream and things like that. But for this go around, we're gonna do Senior Detective, and you guys are gonna watch me struggle, I feel. So, because there are some puzzles that I think I do really well at, and other puzzles that I don't really do well at. So, yeah, we're gonna struggle. It'll be a time. It'll be fun. So let's go. So on our plane to Ireland.
Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Heading to Dublin Airport.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting, everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dun Hills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no
Don't do
traffic.
that, kids.
And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dun Hills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Whoa.
What was that?
So, I forgot how short that introduction actually was. Okay, maybe a little louder than expected, but not too bad. I think, you know, the car crash is going to be loud. If that's the case, we'll turn down the effects. Why is that so freaking loud? Oh my god, wait, hang on. We'll just even it out. How's that sound? Whoops. Didn't mean for that to be so loud.
George.
Okay, we'll do that. See how it goes. And we'll go from there. So, that's a lot to take in, especially if you don't really know, like, the characters and stuff from Nancy Drew. For those of you that do know Nancy Drew, that was Ned she was talking to over the phone, Ned Nickerson. That is her boyfriend, canonically in the books. Sounds good. Volume stuff always needs filling, I feel it. Yeah, so, yeah, we talked with Ned on the phone. We don't text and drive, people. That is not the best thing to do. So, that's who she was talking to. And so now we are abandoned. Our car is in the ditch. Crashed right into a tree. Alright, so, it's your typical point and click. So this is the front gates to the Malloy estate, it looks like. And to gather up clues, you kind of hover over what's a potential clue, and it turns into a hand. So as we can see, we have a very creepy doll. So, looks like that might have been dropped. Oh. Meh. I forgot I did that too. Meh. We startled him and we didn't mean to. Okay, so this is the entrance to the estate. So most of the Nancy Drew games do not have this top-down view as this does. This game is... there's a reason why it's a top-down view like this. So, we're at the front gates. I hope you guys can see this okay. Unfortunately, I don't think I can adjust the brightness. So I'm sorry if it might be a little too dark for you guys. I think this is the darkest it's gonna get, so I apologize if you guys have to adjust stuff on your end. So, let's see. Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
Oh.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
Please, can I come in just for a minute? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Hello? We just got abandoned outside. Let me in!
Kyler? Are you in there? Hello?
Let me in!
Hello? Hello?
Please. Okay, one more time. One more time.
Kyler? Are you in there? Hello?
She sounds so, like, small. Just like, hello? Alright. We have been abandoned outside. So he said, walk on down to the inn. So we are going to do just that. Unfortunately, you know, well, I mean, what else can we do? Sleep in the car? With that thing outside? I don't think so. Whatever crashed our car, I don't want to be in the same vicinity as it. So we gotta go to the Screaming Banshee Inn. Oh, it says no vacancy. So, we can still go in.
Be right with you, miss.
Be right with you, miss. Alright, so we can't really do much in here, because we have nothing. We have no coins to play either of these games. There's no prizes for us, unfortunately. Let's see. What does that say? Something, something, festival. And then it looks like, oh, it looks so cute! They're using, like, the pictures of real people. Like, real fans of the game. How cute is that? I love that. So, the inn's full. But, you know, at least we have a nice little tavern we can go to, or a pub. What do people in Ireland call it? A pub, I think? Was that a shooting star? I didn't know it did that. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I'm easily fixated by a lot of things. Just see something go whizzing by, it's either a shooting star or a UFO. Unfortunately, we can't really do a whole lot because we don't really have any other sources of light other than the lanterns leading the path. So, the inn's full. We can't do anything. So let's try one more time. One more time.
The inn is full. I have to stay here. Did you hear me?
They're not gonna let us in, no.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to stay here tonight, okay?
No one's letting her in. Shoot star, make a wish. So, oh. Rocks. Oh, okay. Let's try hitting the window. Is there someone up there? Oh, there is someone up there. Oh, can you see, like, just barely, there's a shadow moving on there. It's like to the right, moving to the right and the left. Let's do that. So that's why we gotta smack the window. So let's see. I missed. I missed again. Wait, hang on. I can do this, I promise. I missed again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoops. I meant to grab one of the smaller ones. I broke the window by accident. Whoops.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
No, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Thank you, Kyler.
Matt's disappeared?
Oh,
How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
I think that's a little bit quiet. I'm going to turn up the voice volume. The tiniest bit. It's so weird. It like changes with the cutscenes versus the interrogation portions of it. Still learning as I go. I'm sorry about that. So he hasn't disappeared for good. Is the wedding still days away?
You mean the wedding hasn't been called off?
Absolutely not. He'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Those are some intense pranks then, if Kyler thinks that, you know, disappearing is okay, is fine, is just a prank. Like, I don't know about you, but my first thought if someone disappears is just panic and, you know, where are they? And then she's over here just like, nah, he's just playing games. That's a red flag in my book, at the very least. I'm gonna turn it up just the teensiest bit more.
Excuse.
Ah, sorry. She uses this, like, a dumb, fake voice for the voice settings. I'm very sorry about that. So, why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off? So you're here by yourself now? Why did the man at the door tell me the wedding was off? Because he was very adamant that the wedding was called off, that he wouldn't even let us inside.
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my British fiancé, Donald detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off. He came right out and said if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Oh shit. There's some beef going on here. Are the voices okay, guys? I still feel like they're really quiet for ya. I hope it's okay. I think we'll keep it for now, and if I hear any different, we'll go from there. You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed? Do you have any idea where Matt disappeared to? I'm gonna question that. Like, are you sure you don't want it to be postponed?
You sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him.
Oh?
You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out. Teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries. So if you want to give this one a go, by all means do. You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
They're good volume on my end and bordering on a bit loud to me personally, but I think they're fine. Okay, then I won't change anything. Thank you. And I'm sorry, I think the delay between my stream and output to you guys is like widening. I think the gap, or the delay gap, is widening a bit, so if I don't answer a question right away, I apologize. I guess my internet, we changed routers, so I think my system is still trying to get used to it. So, it was a good learning experience for all. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs. I'm telling you, this is a red flag, Kyler. Get out of here while you still can. My goodness. Yeah, we should tell her about the ditch thing. Yeah, someone ran out in front of my car.
Someone ran out in front of my car on my way here and caused me to drive into a ditch.
Are you all right?
Me, I'm fine. My car and my cell phone, not so good. And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this. Looks like some kind of homemade doll.
The clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Denal, the caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Denal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies, which is of course utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
What? This is red flag central. This is like 3 red flags in a row, where it's like the situations are getting progressively worse, and it's just like, oh, no more practical jokes. We're going to... This is a joke of his. Are you serious, Kyler? Oh my god. When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that happens?
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that happens? In here?
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
And you've looked all over. Has Mr. Delaney ever heard him?
Has Mr. Delaney ever heard him?
If he has, he won't admit it. He says the fairies or whoever took him would never allow such a thing. Straight away, he said Matt was gone and was never coming back. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming Banshee Inn.
Hey, we were just there. You better not... I swear to God, if he has a room in there, and that's the reason why there was no vacancy, and he made us walk all the way over there, I'm gonna be upset with him. Who pays him? And how long has he been the caretaker? Yeah, who pays him?
Who pays him?
My grandfather's estate.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Apparently, Grandpapa considered Dunol to be as much a part of Castle Malloy as those mouldy old tapestries you see everywhere. I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns. And he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
Fair enough. Does it bother you to be here all by yourself?
Does it bother you to be here all by yourself?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too.
Oh.
He set up a cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
Oh.
When did he arrive?
We all came out together.
Okay, that also makes sense. What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here, if you don't mind my asking?
Reading. About myself, in a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one would find out he was Irish.
Your parents didn't even know? Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II.
Oh.
He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly doing top-secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings onto the Axis.
Oh.
Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
Have you come across anything in here that indicates whose side your great-uncle was really on? I don't know why I'm right. I don't know. Words, Aleska, words. I don't know why I'm reading these out loud when Nancy just goes and reads them anyway.
Have you come across anything in here that indicates whose side your great-uncle was really on?
No, and if he was half as smart as he was reputed to be, I highly doubt I ever shall. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
Well, I'm gonna go play detective now because I have literally nothing else to say.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Alright, so... just as a heads up for, you know, Nancy Drew lore, just really quick, when she was describing, like, her dad, Hannah, and Togo, her dad's a lawyer, Togo is the dog, and Hannah is the housekeeper. She doesn't have a mother anymore. Her mother unfortunately passed away. So it's just her dad, Hannah, Togo, and Nancy all in the house. And her dad's I think I just mentioned this, but her dad's a lawyer. So he makes some pretty good money, apparently, from the cases that you hear about that he takes. So, yeah. Some Nancy Drew lore. Alright, so we are in what looks to be the library, so let's, whoa. Look around a little bit and see if there's anything that we can look at. Like I said, we have no task list because I'm a senior detective. I don't need a task list.
All done.
And we're checked in anyway. Alright, so... ooh. The Zodiac Constellations. Now, this hand with a lock in front of it is indicating that we just grab it, and it'll just be stored in our inventory. So we'll take a look at that in just a second and see if there's anything else. No. Astrology time? We can look at the book, but yeah, there's astrology in here. And it looks like there's even a note in here which goes counterclockwise. Spring, winter, fall, summer. I'm not going to read this entirely right now, but it's basically just talking about the zodiac constellations, the 12 signs, the 12, yeah, things like that. And so yeah, we get all the constellations here, so there's that. Fun fact, I am an Aries, so let's see, Gemini, Cancer. So it just like has little tidbits of everything in here. But it looks like, you know, if it's in our inventory, it might be interesting in the future. So we might need it in the future. Empty vase. And we have a puzzle here. If my memory serves me, I don't know if we can solve this one immediately right now, but we can definitely take a look at it and see. Oolong, I don't know if you're in the chat, but this better look familiar to you because we just had something like this in Genshin not too long ago. We had some puzzle solving stuff to do, and it was this same like cogwheel puzzle. The exact same with maybe just a little bit of a difference for it. So you can thank Nancy Drew into knowing that that is how I got my rewards, because I did this and knew how the mechanics worked. So let's see. Can't fit that. Can't fit that. This is already off to a bad start. Okay. Map. There we go. Okay. And... nope. But if memory serves me... how did I do this again? I don't remember! You guys are gonna have to bear with me, too. I might be used to these maybe on Junior Detective mode, but definitely not Senior Detective. And it's been a while since I've just played this particular game in general. So, bear with me, please. Let's see. Do-do. I don't know if that reaches. Alright. Let's hold off on that, because again, personally, if I remember correctly, we couldn't do anything with it anyway until a later time. So, also because I don't want to spend like an hour just trying to fix this. And looks like there's a weight puzzle. And it looks like there were 2 missing to begin with, so we don't even have all of them. Okay, and then here's the examples of what's what. So there's cedar, oak, mahogany, ironwood. I'm not going to mention all of these, but I think it goes from lightest to heaviest. So cedar being the lightest and platinum being the heaviest. Doesn't even look like we have platinum. It looks like we have some wood here, which is relatively light compared to, you know, heavier metal weights there. Convert binary into a letter by locating the 8-digit binary's numerical value on the chart. Okay. So, for example, convert... Okay. So it's just converting it into a big... to an overall number. A binary. Okay. And turn it into a letter. Okay, so it's like, for example, you have the codes in 1, 0 and 1. And then you would use the 8-digit or columns to just kind of add in the words, get a letter, and then the letter, or the number, sorry, will be represented here in the letter. I swear it makes sense. I'm not explaining it well at all. I don't know how to. It's just, you know that thing where it's just like, I just know. I just know how it works, but then someone's like, okay, explain it to me, and you're like, I can't. That's me right now. And that's probably going to be me throughout this whole thing. So, apologies.
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
Oh, okay. That is outside. Fantastic. Actually, for fun, I am gonna save. We'll just save it as Castle Malloy for now. I'll just have to make sure to save regularly.
This is useless. It's not lit.
Okay, so that looks to be a lamp. So we have a Stackables Puzzle. So, basically for what you have to do here, I know this puzzle, is that you have to get all of these onto this row here, or this rod here, and they can't... How do I explain it? You can't stack a bigger one on top of a smaller weight, if that makes sense. So if I move this here, I am unable to put this one on top of this, and so I have to move it and basically do that while I get all of this situated. So let's see if I can do this first try, because I don't know, I might not be able to. Oh, I'm already messing up. Wait, I'm already messing up. That's not a good sign. Give me a sec. Also, if you hear, like, rapid clicking, I'm so sorry if that gets annoying, but the mouse is, like, really close to the microphone. So, whoopsie daisy. Okay. Wait, I just had it. Okay, there we go. Wait. Wait. Hang on a moment, guys. Hang on. Ah, wait. I don't know what I'm doing. So, while I'm figuring out this, and again, you'll have to cut me a little bit of slack here, because again, this is casual time, this is fun time. But while I'm solving this puzzle, are there any puzzles that you guys enjoy, or any types of puzzles? I mean, I like these kinds of puzzles, or like, you know, slider puzzles, or, memory puzzles, or anything like that. If you guys have, like, any interest in those kinds of puzzles, or do you have a favorite, or do you just not like puzzles at all? Do you guys have any opinions on puzzles? I distracted myself by accident while asking that. I just put them all back in the same place. Whoopsie. I don't do too many puzzles, but the connect the dot things are always fun. Like having to connect colored dots without crossing over each other. Oh yeah, I do know those kinds of puzzles. Yeah, those are pretty fun. If memory serves me correct, hang on, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I think we're good. I think it was Shadow at the Water's Edge has something like that, where you have to fix a portrait, and to do that you have to make sure none of the lines are crossing on the back of the portrait. And it is very difficult to do. Very, very difficult. Oh, I'm so close. Alright, last one, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're in focus mode. What did I just do? I meant to put it on the wrong ones. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Am I back? I hope I'm back. Oh dear. Am I back? Okay. After an offline. You know, I had a feeling that this was gonna happen, so I am very sorry about that. You know, I'm gonna fight your internet. Please do, because I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. I'm so sorry for all the trouble with this, guys. Ugh. Maybe I need to change locations. Maybe. Maybe I just need to move. I'm gonna move. I need to bring the router down here or something, but I don't know if I can do that without, like, mucking up all of the other appliances. So, but I'm still here, right? I'm still here? Very fair. Okay. Cool. Somehow it looks like I have more bars now for my internet connections, so we're gonna try this again. Take two. Take two. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys, for all the trouble. Very sorry. Let's change screens here and go back to Castle Malloy. And hopefully, we'll be fine. If it cocks up again, we'll do the 3 strikes you're out rule. Okay. Internet trouble is out of your control. I think sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I am not sure. But if it mucks up 2 more times, then I'll end the stream. We'll do the 3 strikes you're out rule. Like I just said. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Anyways, I didn't get too far in this, so Well, on the bright side, hopefully there's not that much of a delay between, you know, your guys' end and my end now, hopefully. Oh, snap! Hey, Corey! What's up? How are you doing? You just showed up after my internet, like, imploded and came back, so you came at a good time because it's take 2 on this stream. You know, the internet, you know how it is. It doesn't want to work at all. I am doing something wrong already. Give me a sec. Nice. Yeah, the internet sucks. Especially when you're just trying to solve some puzzles and you can't. It just won't let you sometimes. And not that I'm doing a good job at solving this in a timely manner anyway, but listen, I got distracted because the internet went down. Now I don't know the pattern that I was doing. This brings back memories to all the PC games I used to play in the late 90s and early 2000s. Yeah, this is Nancy Drew, The Haunting of Castle Malloy. If you know Nancy Drew, you know that that's a puzzle series, a mystery series, and basically, Nancy is the maid of honor for her friend Kyler, who's out in London but getting married in Ireland, and the groom went missing, and she thinks it's a prank, and we're trying to figure out what is actually the case. So, I broke a window trying to get someone's attention to let me in. So, it's been a time. What am I doing again? I swear we'll get this done in a timely fashion. I swear. Yeah, I believe the Haunting of Castle Malloy came out in, like, what, 2008? 7 or 8, I want to say. Because I know the 16th game came out in 2006. So I'm basing a rough assumption for that. Perfect for Halloween season. Yeah, this is one of the spookier ones. One that I would definitely like to play is Shadow at the Water's Edge. That one is considered one of the scariest Nancy Drew PC games. And it's the 23rd installment in the series. So, oops. So I want to try and play that at some point. But the only thing that prevented me from installing it and playing it tonight, Sudoku. There's a giant Sudoku puzzle in there, I just know it. And I keep going backwards. Okay, I'm not gonna look at chat. We're gonna focus. Alright, there's been too many distractions already, and I need to get this done so we can actually do the mystery. So... Gonna solve this as fast as I can. I think I messed up already, but we're gonna be fast as fuck, boy! Okay, okay. We can. Whenever you can, what are you trying to do, I assume? Yeah, so basically we're trying to get, all started on the left platform, and we're trying to get them all on the right platform, but the trick is that you can't put a larger weight on top of a smaller one. So we have to basically just mismatch around to get them all. I messed myself up. I'm sorry, guys. I told you guys are gonna see me, like, mess up a lot on this. So, it's been a hot minute since I've had to solve this kind of a puzzle. So... Wait, I need to do that. Alright, we're just gonna try this. We're gonna start over, because... Oh, man. I'm already struggling, and I want to make sure that I can at least do more than this on the stream for you guys. So we got them all in the middle, so now we need to get them all on the right. I'm trying to solve this. Oh no. Wait. There we go. Okay, so now we have that one out. What a mood.
I probably shouldn't put a large disc on top of a small one.
I didn't realize that if you accidentally misclick, she would say that. That actually kind of scared me a little bit. Jesus, Nancy. Good lord. Wait. Oh boy, I did not realize that this was going to take as long as it did. Sorry, guys. You're just seeing me, like, rapid fire this, trying to do this without mucking it up, and I've already mucked it up, like, God knows how many times. Okay. So, let's see. I just went backwards again. Took me 3 hours to solve the Silent Hill 1 piano, so I totally understand. Oh no! Oh no! I feel bad for saying this, but I'm not entirely sure the puzzle, what the puzzle is. I feel bad for saying that. I really need to play Silent Hill. I need to play the first one. I feel ashamed as someone who loves horror games to say that I have not played the first one. Pyramid Head, my love! I'm in a different part of the building. Oh! Oh! That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Am I going backwards again? Oh, man. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Let's just start this. Let's retry this part. Okay. So we got this. Move that down. So we got to move that over there. Okay. Now I'm really not gonna look at the chat, but you guys are free to talk amongst yourselves while I struggle over here. So. Yes! Okay, okay, we put that on the last one. Woo! Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting there. Now we're almost done. Oh god, what did I do? Oops. Whoops. Oh man, what did I do? Oh, you mess up one thing on some of these puzzles, and I swear to God that you just... I saw that comment. I saw that. I glance over once and I just see him. I'm in try-hard mode? How could you say that? I'll read through all of these comments after I finish this. I just need to actually finish it first. Goodness gracious me, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. No, I know where I'm messing up now. Okay, alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Holy crap. Had I known that this would be what's giving me the most trouble, I would have picked a different game! Oh my god! We got it! Oh my god, all of that for just a stinking lantern!
This'll come in handy.
Jesus! Alright, what did I miss? So it says, I love how you guys are the most chatty when I am not talking with you directly and you guys are talking amongst yourselves. I don't know whether to be impressed or offended. Let's see, I cosplay Pyramid Head. Yeah, Corey does cosplay Pyramid Head. Ooh woo. I get frustrated so easily with puzzles and games. I need more patience. Yo, wait, really? I love that. Pyramid Head 2. And not the movie version. Let's go and try hard mode. Okay, that's when I started looking. Get those cogwheels turning. Let's go. Gotta play distraction tactics. You guys are giving me conflicting statements here. Are you trying to distract me or are you not? Alright, that's it. I'm ending the stream now if you guys can't be nice. Alright, I'm saving that. Oh my god. Let me do that before I forget. I think that was everything in here. So. We are the two. Only one tells truth and the other only tells lies. Oh no. I don't need no cryptids in my chat. Chat. Please. Please refrain from being too mean. Alright. Let's see, what's in here? Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't squawk at me! What? Guess it's back to Bob Ross streams. JK. Alright. Are we back? Welcome back. Thank you! Hello. I'm so sorry for the trouble, guys. I'm so very sorry. Oh man, I don't know why it's doing this. Let's see. I think... Oh no, it's still dropping. We're gonna try just a little bit longer. We'll see how far I go, and if not, we'll just, have a end stream. You watch me struggle on one puzzle, and I'm like, you know what, my computer's like, let's call it quits. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm so very sorry for all the problems, guys. Alright, let's try this again. Let's continue on with some Castle Malloy, and if we're struggling, I promise I'll get this fixed before the next time I stream. So let's do it. Let's play some more. I found a pair of glasses on the floor, it looks like, so... Alright. So we have, in our inventory, a phone card, the invitation, the case file, the creepy doll that looks like Matt, the husband-to-be, groom-to-be, a lantern, a jewel of some kind, a pair of broken glasses. So that's what we've got so far. So, it looked like the bird was picking it off of here. Oh, you can see the little rainbow on here. How cute. I'm assuming that just goes back up there. And it looks like we're missing a couple of others. And I can't really do anything with this. So it looks like we'll need more gems to put into there. I just noticed the doll has a what ring on it? Phatic ring. Yeah, the doll has, that's supposedly Matt's wedding ring. So, Matt is not only missing, but he's also missing his wedding ring. Poor guy is just missing everything. Yeah, so that's really cool. What is that? What does that say? Evil returns to the evildoer. See not what you see, and hear not what you hear. This is the nursery, right? I'm getting weird vibes from this. Well, God, that scared me. I got money! I got money! Did you hear that? Uh-oh. A traditional Irish ring used to show relationship status, from friendship to engagement, and then to marriage, depending on the hand the ring is worn on and the way the point of the heart is facing. Oh, that is so cool! That's such a cute little detail. I had no idea. Aww. That's really cute. Aww. What was that scream? That scream. So, Corey, I think you missed it. At the beginning, like, Nancy's driving to the estate, to the castle that the wedding's being held at, right? And, a ghostly figure just whips out right in front of her car and causes her to accidentally drive into a tree and a ditch. So, and it made that screamy wail, and so now we heard it again, and that kind of scared me, not gonna lie. Le bleu. Lapin. Le lapin bleu. I don't know if that's... I want to call it a ring. If I were to ever be in some kind of serious relationship, so I have a slight... Aww! That's so cute! I hope you get it whenever that happens. This looks like a dollhouse of some kind. So let's see. Oh, and we have a little mat here, doll mat here in it too. Okay, so blue is to the side of, red is directly next to, and then above, directly above, and then above in any direction and to the side of on any floor. Okay. So that means our pig here is right next to what looks to be the rocking horse. And then the cow is right above the pig. The cat and the lady are right next to some kind of a statue, or directly next to some kind of a statue, but we don't know which one. But it looks like... Okay, I'm gonna make a guess here. Because it looks like the cat has to be above the man, and then the man is to the left of a knight, and the lady who is next to another knight. So, wow, there's a lot of knights in here. So we're gonna put the cat here. We're gonna put the man here. And we're gonna put the lady here. We're gonna check it. Oh, I got it! We got more money! Is there more? No, this is the same one we just did. Well, we got some money out of that. Hey, hey, ho, ho. It's off to the bank we go. And what else is here? A silent mouth is sweet to hear. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of puzzles in this nursery. Oh my goodness. Left to move me up and down, right to circle round and round. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh no. Guys. I stink at these kinds of puzzles. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Me too. I'm not the only one. No, okay. No, because we need the body of one of them here. Is there any? No, that doesn't work. Is there any by chance? Oh, I'm already struggling. Let's see. No. No, that doesn't work. Drat. Okay. Well, then let's try this. Do we have a purple head? Or a blue head? No. Oh god, I get so confused with these. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. No, that doesn't work either. Okay. Bear with me, I'm gonna try and get this one. Let's see. So we need to focus on the middle stuff. We can't adjust the middle. So we have to base our cards on the table with that. So we need a purple body, a green body, a red face, and a blue face. One otter, two otter, red otter, blue otter. I think they're otters. Are they? Are they otters? Let's see. So if we go by that logic, if we keep what we have... No, we need a blue body. Gosh darn it. Well, actually, let's try this then. Okay, so anything with a blue head, we'll go from here, and we'll see what we can mess with. No! No! It's the last one! Are you serious? Am I... Do you see this right now, chat? Look at this. I'm literally one color away. How? I don't know. I don't want to. I'm too scared to adjust anything. Oh man. Let's see. No, but I need a blue for it. Okay. Chat, this made me so sad. Oh my gosh. No. What if we, like... No. 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 God, that looks like an abomination. The music is a bop, though. Oh, that's good to hear, because we might be hearing it for a while. Some good old Irish music. Let's see. No, because I need a purple otter. I need a purple... I need a purple body. And these are all the purple bodies I see. I've been recently diving into my Irish heritage lately. I found some great bands. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that would be really cool to, like, find your roots like that. Oh! Hurt the dur. Hurt the dur. Wait. No, I just messed up. Let's see. Well, that's not right either. I did a deep dive into my ancestry before, but it's not too hard to track back considering my lineage to Ireland isn't that far in the past. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, unfortunately. If I leave and come back, does it mesh it up again? Yes, it does. Okay. It resets it. Let's see. Let's try this again. Only let's do green bodies, and we'll flip them all around. And just kind of see what our options are. I'm sorry if you can hear something in the background, chat. Let's see. That won't work. That won't work either. I feel like I'm struggling the most with the purple on here, so let's... Sense of Flattery is really good. Ooh. Okay. I feel like I'm struggling the most with the purple up here, so let's try it just a little more, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just continue on with the story, and maybe find, like, the jewels for stuff. So... that won't work. You know what? I'm sorry, Chad. I don't want to have to make you sit here and just watch me struggle with puzzles too much. We're gonna leave, and when I come at, like, a better mindset, I'll work with that. So, we still haven't even met, like, everyone in the... in here yet. So... Oh gosh, that's a big hole in the wall.
I don't think I can jump that far.
I don't think I can jump that far. Oh! Oh! Wait! Wait, what? Wait, I forgot it does that! No, I didn't get the chance to read it. I guess we're not doing that. I forgot it did that. I guess we're going downstairs. The safer way. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, and there's like a giant hole in the castle wall. That's fantastic. But, I mean, Kyler did say that it did explode the castle did explode at some point, during World War II. So... Oh! It's, that was gold. I think that was listed. It's one of the weights for the weight puzzle in the library, it looks like. Ooh. I love these old PC graphics. I mean, to be fair, this game was made in 2008. So... Oh. I have exactly 3! I would like a fortune. Madam... Isabel? Isabel?
I would like a fortune.
Isabel? Blink. You had better brush up on your history, young lady. Hey, I just got a history lesson in the chat, Madam What's Your Name? I don't need no sass from you. Oh shoot, there's someone here.
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm Kit Foley. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
The circumstances being that Matt's gone missing.
I'm not sure I fully understand the circumstances yet.
That's because you've only heard Kyler's version of what's going on. Or worse, that Daffy caretaker's version. Either way, it's unlikely you've heard the truth.
The truth being...
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Well, Matt didn't come out and tell me he was leaving. But hey, I am his best friend. I know him better than anybody. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Wow, that's this. It's so uncanny to see another person. I thought you'd be alone in the castle. No, there's two people in this castle. There's Kyler, the bride-to-be, and now Kit. And we did meet the caretaker. His name was Donald Delaney. And then there's Matt, who's missing. So we got a full list of suspects here, including Matt, I guess, because Kyler thinks that his absence is a practical joke, and now Kit is saying that he just booked it. And Donal thinks that he's been kidnapped by fairies, apparently. We haven't really talked that much with Donal, because he tried to prevent us from not residing, but entering the castle. So, not the fairies!
I don't think the possibility that he walked out on her has even occurred to her.
She's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
I mean, I can understand, like, getting cold feet, but that's really tasteless if you just leave. That's really bad. Let's see. First my socks, now people! The fairies are taking everything! When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Kyler and I went
just
for a
read the
walk,
second line.
came back, and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
Where did you last see him?
Where did you last see him?
In the nursery. He always seemed to be in the nursery fiddling with things. Whenever I'd tease him about it, he'd always give me this impish little grin like he was up to something. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back. Of course, by that time, Kyler had convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
I'm seeing so many red flags in this relationship, man. Like, I just feel like this whole thing just needs to be postponed or possibly canceled. There's so many red flags. What? How come you sound so American? Oh my god, Nancy, you just can't ask people why they sound American.
How come you sound so American?
Because I am American. My father's VP of International Sales for Krollmeister Incorporated. The company transferred him to London 15 years ago. I've pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
It looks like you're drawing something.
It looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
He's doing homework on vacation. Ugh. Have you ever developed a project in Ireland?
Have you ever developed a project in Ireland?
No, but it's just a matter of time. Especially if we got our hands on a tract of land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean view, easy commute to Donegal, bedrock foundation, readily accessible groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic, but a little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping, voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury homes amid a park-like setting that would sell like lightning.
I wish I could do hand motions, man. Voila!
I'd better get going. See ya.
Keep it real.
Oh, that looked... Yeah, this game came out in 2008, but it definitely does show a little bit.
I can't just go snooping around, not with Kit right there.
What, I'm not allowed to snoop in... Why not? Oop. Oh, wait, go back. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait a minute. That's, Kyler. That's Kit. That's Kit and Kyler. Oh, were they a thing before Kyler and Matt were engaged? Oh, I'm sensing drama. And what is this?
I shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
Oh, is this like it's a printing press, it looks like. Old-fashioned printing press. There's the cyan, magenta. What is this? Oh, there's we just saw this not too long ago, the binary stuff. Ooh. Yeah, that's right, we don't have a task list. Let's see. What do we have so far? Phone numbers, Ned, Bess and George. It's the plate for the printing press. It's basically where the ink goes. Yeah! Just as I was driving up to the gates of the castle, something that looked like a raggedy old woman ran across the road in front of me and made me swerve into a ditch. As a result, I have no car, no cell phone. What happened to our cell phone? And no idea what it was I saw. Did we break our cell phone? I worked with one like that. Oh, that's so cool! 2 years of graphic design. I love that. That's awesome. I think whoever or whatever ran across the road dropped a handmade doll that has a ring around its neck and is dressed to look like a tiny groom. Matt, maybe? And we'd confirmed that, yes. Suspects. Let's see. Tyler says Matt had disappeared less than a week before his wedding as a practical joke. I've never met him, and she's about to marry him, so I have to assume she knows what she's talking about. He must have one weird sense of humor. That's what I'm saying. It's just a red flag. The groom's best friend, Kit Foley, is convinced Matt didn't want to get married after all and has walked out on Kyler. I doubt Kyler would believe him, even if Kit could bring himself to tell her that. Aw. I'd love to snoop through all of that stuff by Kit Foley's cot, but I guess I'm just gonna have to wait until he's not around. Sigh. Alright, actually, I want to see if, we didn't get the chance to ask Kit this, but I want to ask Kyler. I want to see if maybe she knows anything about, like, what we saw in the nursery.
Nancy, splendid timing.
Oh?
I just thought of something you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah!
It's so big,
We
it's
literally
pretty
just
hard
saw
to
it.
miss.
It came with the castle. My great-uncle Brendan had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
Wait, I wanted to ask you about something.
Did you print the rest of the programs?
Not yet, but I will.
Anything else to report?
Wow, I have a lot to report back. Okay. We'll go down, up in order.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point, the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
Bro, like half the place is blown to smithereens. What do you mean habitable? I guess where we are is habitable, but still. Looks like a bomb went off in here. When was the last time someone lived here?
It looks like a bomb went off in it.
No doubt because one did.
Oh.
One summer night in 1944, this place, or half of it at least, just suddenly blew up. It was rumored that my great-uncle Brendan was working on something that involved a new kind of rocket fuel. He was killed along with his wife and young daughter. Apparently, they all just vaporized. Which I guess is why Denal claims the nursery, where the little girl spent most of her time, is haunted.
World War II, obviously. So, yeah, we got a haunted nursery, guys. Fantastic. Not only is it full of puzzles, but it's full of ghosts, too. Speaking of the nursery, I have my next 2 questions are about that.
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's his luggage?
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
But it was there, just last night.
I didn't see
I
any
remember
luggage.
seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Denol moved it, took it to storage or something. Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Oh, someone's lying. Not only spooky ghosts, spooky kid ghosts. Ugh. They're the worst. Kid ghosts? Ew. Get them away from me. They don't need that nursery anymore. They need to go. I don't want to be haunted in some creepy nursery. It's already creepy enough as it is. I found these glasses, by the way, in said haunted nursery.
I found these glasses in the fireplace in the nursery.
Those are Matt's.
Oh.
You found them in the fireplace.
Did you look there when you were searching for Matt?
Of course not. Why would we look in the fireplace? Matt never, ever took his glasses off. Mostly because without them, he can't see 2 feet in front of him.
That's me. That's me. I also have to wear some glasses, and without contacts or glasses, I'm legally blind. So my eyesight is terrible. So I can understand. Okay, I gotta get out and get ready for bed. Have a good rest of the stream. Have a good night, Felix. Thank you for staying and bearing with all the mess ups that the stream has been causing. So thank you for staying with it as long as you could. So you have a good night, and we'll see you later. So as for the rest of the stream, did he have an extra pair?
Did he have an extra pair?
It's possible. Any normal person with eyesight as bad as his would have had 10 extra pairs. But how did those get broken? Oh, Nancy, maybe he truly is in trouble.
Let me do some more looking around before we jump to any conclusions. The glasses could still just be part of an elaborate practical joke.
You're absolutely right. Please find him, Nancy. I do so want to strangle him.
I'll let you get back.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Good luck.
Alright, so we have a printing press job to do. So let's do that before I forget about it. Wait. Nope.
I should use black ink to print the programs.
Okay, fair enough. What, you don't want your words in magenta? Ugh, lame. You're no fun. I think this is what we have to do. Then here? Oh, it's a dryer. Okay.
Alan Payne. That's kind of weird.
Best man, Alan Payne. Ah. I think Nancy said that because maybe, I don't know. I mean, you would think Kit would be the best man, I guess, because they're best friends, or at least he's supposedly best friends with Matt. But I don't know, that picture at the fireplace says otherwise. Maybe there's some jealousy going on. Give me all this drama, I'm here for it. How many of these do I have to do? Totally jealousy, yes, for sure. Is that all? Okay, that's all of them. Cool. Sorry for the back and forth, guys, but I guess we're gonna go back to Kyler to let her know that we finished, the printing.
Did you finish the programs?
Yep.
Yepers.
But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early, too. But when Matt vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does, and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call. 0044
Wait, do I have to write this down?
020 7946 0481. He may have seen something while he was here that could help you find Matt. You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn, however. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
So there's no reason for us to lose our cell phone to begin with if it has no reception anyway. Where did our cell phone go? We were talking on it on the ride there. Okay, I don't have any paper to write this down. My model's gonna go berserk here for a second, hang on. The table that I normally have like my phone on is in another room at the moment, so give me 1 second while I do that. My model's gonna go crazy. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I took a glance at it and I saw that it just went whoosh, went back. Alright, I'm gonna write that down real quick here. I will be better prepared next time I stream a Nancy Drew game with paper and pencil, because I forgot you need that. Okay, so 0044 020 7946 0481. Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Alright, cool. Well, we have a lantern now, so we can also, like, probably explore the grounds a little bit. I mean, Kit did say there was a bog somewhere. So let's go out.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
Hello? Is someone there? I can't get up there on the steps, I'll fall. Oh my god, look! There's the hole in the window for when I broke it. Oh god. That's my fault for using a big rock by accident. I meant to pick a smaller rock and totally accidentally picked up a big one without really thinking about it. So let's see. There's like a mini path here. Puzzle! We don't know the pattern of this yet. Let's see. Okay, what's all here? There's the bridge in the water. I'm familiarizing myself with this here. That looks cool. 1801. 1916. 1845. And it looks like something goes in there, but we don't have it. It looks like. Oh, I can already feel the stuff. The tasks building up. What is that? What are these? Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
Heard a little... Whoa! Whoa! That scared me. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. They're like... Gnomes? They're like leprechauns. They're gnomercons? I don't... Leprognomes. We're gonna call them leprognomes. Do we have any? They have little symbols on their bellies there. I'm not sure what exactly we need. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Wait. Oh, okay, I have it. I, Kyler, choose you, Matt, as my most best friend, my companion, my love. I'm just reading the corrections, but look at all this mess. Through life's trials and tribulations, celebrations, we will travel the road of life together. Through thick and thin, united in heart and mind. From the first meeting, you have brought laughter to my life and made me laugh. You have a truer gift. Oh my god, I can't read this. I've never known, and one I will treasure always. Matt, with this ring. Me writing my essays. Me trying to edit an essay. I give you all my love, my heart, my soul. What am I doing? This is wrong. Oh no. Was Kyler having second thoughts about the marriage too, or was she just like not sure how to write this thing? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Let's see what I'm gonna save real quick. We haven't saved in a hot minute. Second chance missing stairs! That's when I fell off the... That's when I tried to make that jump. Oh my god. Now it's just embarrassing me at this point. Ah! What? This game hates me. Now I know not to go on the edge. What, am I not supposed to get near the well? Am I gonna fall in the well? Because Nancy wants to fall everywhere, apparently. What in the... What is this? A summoning circle? It looks like one. Look at this. Someone was trying to summon the fairies to kidnap Matt. I'm calling it now. Not really, but I'm calling it now. Is there anything over this way? Huh?
What is that?
My thoughts exactly, Nancy. What is that?
I'm not sure I can get over there without falling in.
We already got the second chance for it. What? Does that mean I'm gonna die if I try it? It's Mothman. Oh my god. You know I had to try it. No! Oh god, oh god! I'm sinking into the bog, no! Good news, you only fell in as far as your knees. Bad news, you fell in head first! Holy shit! These are dark! God, again? God, I feel like that thing is getting closer. Oh my goodness. Rip bozo. Are you calling me a bozo? You calling me a bozo for trying to walk in on that? I don't take very kindly to being called a bozo or a tryhard like I was told earlier. How could you be so mean? Not you. Then who? Ah, the infamous slider puzzles, my favorite. Let's see. Let's get the end pieces and the corner pieces first. Oops. Alright, corner pieces, and then we have the upper corner piece there. There we go. And then where's the... oh, there it is. Okay. So now we're trying to... well, that was unintentional with these three. So we gotta try and get this little guy over that way. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I don't want to ruin that. Oh, man. I just wanted to get the corner pieces, and now I'm already mucking it all up. Blech. Boo. Let's see here. No. Man, I already got those two as well. But I need one of these over here. Where are they? Where'd they go? Let's see. That is not what I wanted to do. God, I'm hearing all these noises. I'm not sure how I feel about them. Let's see. Okay, we got that. Cool. We got this wall. That looks like that connects there. So we need to get this piece up there somehow. And get this little guy up there along the way. I know I didn't want to take that corner piece out, but I'm stuck as to how to get this out. Oh, it doesn't work. Rat. Chad, I know I can get this. Bear with me. I'm okay with slider puzzles. They're not my favorites, so I don't do them too often, but I try. And we're back to square one. I believe in you. Thank you for the encouraging words. I appreciate it. There we go. There we go. We got it. Okay, cool. So we have this wall, that. That is not correct, but I don't know what else to do. Ah, man, I feel like we're so close. Feel like I just ruined it, but oh well.
It looks like a piece is missing.
I did it! Record time. We're still missing a piece anyway, but I feel accomplished that we did it. Alright. We need to go to the tavern, because we need the phone booth. Or the inn. To go to the booth, because we need to call Alan Payne. Has anything in my thing changed? I'm positive I wasn't imagining it when I saw some strange lights up in the castle tower. Problem is, the stairs to the tower have been completely destroyed, as our save file has told us in the form of a second chance. So A, who or what was making those lights, and B, how did they ever get up there? Oh! It saved Alan's number. How nice. So we need the phone. It's there too! I totally forgot that you can just like hit it right here. I wrote it down for nothing.
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
Let's see. Did you see or hear anything strange while you were at Castle Malloy? Because I feel like he wouldn't really know the castle very well to get an idea of where Matt would be hiding.
Did you see or hear anything strange while you were at Castle Malloy?
If you mean, did I get the impression that the castle was haunted or enchanted or anything like that? No. Frankly, I was too distracted by the strange human goings-on to pay much attention to anything else.
What do you mean?
I mean, for three people who purport to be friends, it seemed to me they did an inordinate amount of fighting. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row.
Oh.
I couldn't make out exactly what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyla had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell, though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off.
Beep.
Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall meet in person. Cheers.
Alan seems to be the most sane one of this group right now. He's just like, drama? All you gotta do is walk away, yay, yay. I'm sorry, I'm like quoting vines of all things in a Nancy Drew game, good lord. Let's call Ned and Bess for funs. Yeah, Ned and Bess for funsies. Let's see if they have anything to say.
Hello?
Hi, Ned, it's me.
Hey, Nancy. How come you're not calling from your cell phone?
Well, let's just say you were right about driving and using my cell phone. Sort of.
Well, let's just say you were right about driving and using my cell phone. Sort of.
You were in a car accident?
Yeah, but you heard me hang up, so I wasn't really talking on the phone. I just had it in my hand. Even though I did wind up in a ditch. I'm fine, but the rental car and my cell phone are pretty much history.
You drove into a ditch?
Something that kind of looked like a woman and kind of didn't ran across the road right in front of me. I had to swerve to miss her, or it, or whatever.
What do you mean it kinda looked like a woman?
It had all this long, wild hair, and it was wearing something flowing, like a dress or a robe. But its face, it just didn't look human.
Oof.
Here we go again. You're in Ireland, not 2 hours, and what happened?
A mystery falls into my lap. A harmless mystery. Don't worry, Ned.
You're
I'm
fine. Right.
Ned sounds so done with us. He's just like, ah, here we go again. Nancy just can't have a nice weekend to herself. She has to get a mystery. Damn, I forgot cell phones were a thing at this time. Yeah, I mean, they're just like typical cell phones. It's like, what, 2008? It's not that. Okay, it's that far away, but it's not that far away. In my mind, at least. Oh yeah, by the way, did I mention that the groom's missing?
Did I mention that Matt Simmons, the guy Kyler came here to marry, is missing?
The groom is missing?
She thinks he's just playing a practical joke.
Wait a minute. You and Kyler are there by yourselves?
No, Matt's best friend is here too. So's the caretaker, Mr. Delaney.
This guy Matt thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding is funny? I'm no expert on marriage or anything, but I don't think that's a good sign.
My thoughts exactly, Ned. My thoughts exactly. I found Matt's broken glasses.
I found Matt's broken glasses in the fireplace of the room he was staying in.
What would somebody's glasses be doing in a fireplace?
They could have been knocked off his face and landed there.
They could have been knocked off his face and landed there.
You think he was fighting with someone?
That's a possibility. I didn't admit it to Kyler, but I'm getting worried.
Relax. Because you know what? If I wore glasses and if I were into playing practical jokes on people, I'd do just that. I'd break them and leave them someplace really weird just to freak out whoever finds them.
No.
You're probably right.
No.
But why don't you give that fireplace a real good look, just in case?
What is this? One of my friends got a villa for Colossal Con. Like, oh my god, that's a lot of money to pour in to a villa. Holy crap. Whew! Boy, that's a lot of money to pour into a con. My goodness.
I'd really like to get into the tower of Castle Malloy.
What's stopping you?
The lack of stairs, for one thing.
There are no stairs?
They were destroyed along with half the castle in a mysterious explosion during World War II. Apparently, the guy who lived here then, Brendan Malloy, was some kind of mad scientist.
Why do you want to get up in the tower so bad?
I don't know. Because it's there? I'm gonna say that.
I don't know, because it's there. Besides, that could be where Matt's hiding out.
You just said there's no way to get in.
I know, but maybe...
He learned how to fly.
Yes.
You're not helping, Ned.
Sorry, Nancy.
I'll call you again, okay?
He had a Red Bull.
Talk to you
It
later.
gave him wings. Alright, so we're gonna call Bess, see how they're doing.
Hello? Is this a sales call?
No, Bess, it's me, Nancy. I'm calling from a phone in Ireland.
Nancy, hi! George, get over here. It's Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nan. You'd better be having a great time there because you are missing an incredible time here. The Dunhills throw the best parties. You should see all the awesome pool toys they've got. And everywhere you look, some cute guy in swim trunks is standing over a barbecue grilling something. I'm in heaven.
Sounds fabulous. Be sure to wish
Bess and
Kathy
I are in the
Carrie
same
a happy
mindset.
birthday for me.
You know, one person I haven't seen is Ned. Yeah, me neither.
He's there somewhere. I talked to him earlier.
So, what's going on with you?
Oh my gosh. For more Nancy Drew lore, yo, calm yourself, Bess. Hey, listen. We're both degenerates. It's okay. We're weak. Weak, I say. I do not care for... Well, this is not your stream, sir. I can care for whoever I want. And if that's for hunky boys, then so be it. Just, by the way, real quick, just for some Nancy Drew lore, Bess and George are friends of Nancy's, and they're cousins. Bess and George are cousins, and then best friends to Nancy. And, yeah, that's about it. They usually tag along and help out with a lot of the mysteries in the books and the games, and they're really sweet. I like them. Let's see.
Just as I got to the castle, something that may or may not have been a banshee ran across the road in front of me and made me drive into a ditch.
Why do we
Saw
think it's a banshee all of a
That's
sudden?
bad luck, isn't it? Not if you see a banshee. If you hear one, it means someone's going to die.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Why was it running? Can't banshees fly?
Bess, what I saw just looked like a banshee. I'm sure it really wasn't a banshee, although it did just kind of vanish. And when I talked to Kyler, I found out that her husband-to-be has vanished.
What do you mean vanished?
Matt came to Ireland with Kyler and his best friend Kit, but now he's nowhere to be found. Kyler is convinced he's pulling a prank.
A prank?
Apparently, he's a pretty big practical joker.
More like a pretty big moron. Incoming. Check it out. Oh my gosh.
Guys?
Hello?
Hello? Bess? George? Anyone?
Sorry, we were hopelessly distracted by a truly amazing set of washboard abs.
It's okay, George. I would have thought the same thing. Yo, keep the hunky boy talk to yourself. I thought they were married. I was about to say, keep the hunky boy talk to yourself and not in front of your husband. Well, Bess and George are both girls. So George is just a nickname. So but we could talk about hunky boy talk whenever we want, alright? That's a reasonable excuse to get distracted in this chat, okay? Okay, no judgment here for hunky boys. I didn't know. It's okay. I'm not expecting anyone to know about Nancy Drew lore coming in on this. It's just we're solving mysteries.
Whoever ran out in front of my car dropped a handmade doll that looks like the missing groom.
A handmade doll? That's kind of freaky. Dolls are freaky, period.
Mm-hmm.
Who around there would be making dolls?
Kyler thinks I saw Matt, and the doll was just part of the practical joke he's playing.
Let me see if I got this straight. The guy thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding, causing cars to run off the road, and making creepy dolls is funny? Not exactly best Marvin marriage material, is he?
According to Alan Payne, Matt's best man, there was a lot of arguing going on just before Matt disappeared. Matt was fighting with Kit, Kyler was fighting with Matt. Alan said he went back to London to wait for Matt to reappear because he couldn't stand all the constant squabbling.
So all was not blissful in premaritalville, eh? Wait a minute. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't he his best man?
Good question. Unfortunately, the person most qualified to answer it has disappeared. Did I tell you that Kit Foley has a black eye?
Why am I not surprised?
No one's surprised once we get the full story.
I found a draft of the vows Kyler is planning to say at her wedding.
Oh, custom-written vows are so sweet.
Cute.
Problem is, these vows have the words, "What am I doing? This is wrong," scrawled beneath them.
That can't be good. How do you know she was talking about the wedding? Maybe she was just frustrated because she couldn't put her feelings into words.
That's true.
Did you ask her about them? What's the point? If she is having second thoughts about getting married, she probably won't admit it, seeing as she's failed to mention it before.
That's true, too.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't suggesting that Kyler is behind Matt's disappearance, are you?
I admit that doesn't make much sense.
But it is a possibility. You two are terrible.
Listen, everyone's a suspect in a mystery game like this. Everybody. No one. We're even questioning Matt, the missing man, alright? No one's safe from being a suspect in this stream.
I'll let you get back to the party. You guys are wearing sunscreen, right?
Yes, Nancy.
Just checking. Bye.
God, the voice acting in this is so cheesy. Two theories. Matt ran off because he's scared of commitment, which is what Kit said. Or Black Eye Dude got rid of the competition. Are you saying Kit killed Matt? Oh dear. Is he okay? That's didn't. Oh shit. It's okay. Cut him up. No! This game is rated E for everyone. by the way. No! No, he did not throw him in the well. Alright, we're gonna stop the morbid theories, and we're going to talk with Denal here, because he looks bored as all get out.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all, then?
I'm staying there, I just want to talk to you, considering you almost prevented me from entering the castle in the first place.
I'm staying there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
Serial killers are also rated E for everyone. Stop. Stop.
I don't blame you a bit. I also have no idea what you're talking about.
The mix-maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same time. I heard her soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter. But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
Yeah, I'm spry and spunky. Yeah, of course, I'll do it.
Sounds good to me. I'll see to it you get your crows, whatever, ASAP.
We're spry and spunky
Gonna
enough to
play
do
mix
this.
maid for a while, are ya? Well, here's what you're to do. I'll take the orders and put the tickets up here. Each ticket will have no more than 2 drinks on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixing book will tell
nice.
you which little picture stands for what drink. It'll also tell you what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap. Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If the drink needs blending, you'll see a picture
Just
of a
as a
blender
heads
at the
up,
top of the
I do
column
know
in the
how,
book.
I do remember
You're to put
this.
the
I
solid
vividly
ingredients
remember
into the
this
blender first.
minigame,
Then pour
so
whatever's in the mixing
we'll
glass
get this
into
done
the blender.
fast.
Then press the red button. And when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book. Put the
Itchy
serving
face.
glass on the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first. Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
To work with ye. Alright, so that's 4 orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. We need a beer glass. We pour that, put in the ice, get a kiwi. That's that one. So then, where is this? Wait. So I need 1, 1, 1. Pour that in. Oh, wait. I already messed up. Okay. Does that blend? Is that what that is? 1, 1, 1. I rarely get this one. I rarely get the bleeding horse. Let's see. Do we put in ice as well? Oh, duh, the blender picture's literally right there.
Ah, not a moment too soon.
Okay, so then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, I remember how this works.
You do fine work, miss.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so pour that in. Put some ice cream. Blend that. And put it in a big cup. I like some of these names for them. Leprechaun's lunch. afterglow.
You do fine work, miss. All done and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss. Take what's in the tip jar. And the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Oh, yay, we get money.
You make a mean crow's nest, girl. Well done. Now, I'm to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am I?
What?
I'm sorry, happened to the what?
The Sassenach. The Englishman.
The
one
Sassenach.
Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The She took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Oh no, this reminds me of making burgers for McDonald's. Drinks. I'm gonna put you on my TV and lay down. Oh, I'm gonna be on the TV. How sweet. Aw. That makes me feel undeserved, but that's okay. I appreciate you putting me on your TV. Just what are these good people going to do with them?
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please. He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
The one that destroyed half the castle?
Oh.
Brendan, his wife, Caitlin, used to own this place, she did. Aye, and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why. And they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
The fairies? The good people? What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find 'em.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
Aye, that's exactly my meaning. Taken they were. The good people want you to be staying.
Ooh. Yeah, Corey, I don't know why that I thought that I had adjusted the words that needed to be looked at. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I'll fix that after the stream's done. But basically, Corey had said, you know, shut the fuck up, but it's well deserved. You're reminding me of Harshly Critical when he used to play horror games styled like this. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry that that didn't show up, but I'll fix that after the stream because that's not a bad word. That's not a word that I'm trying to ban. So I don't know why that auto mod decided to like do that. So sorry about that. You're not in trouble, I promise. But unfortunately, I can't really leave this screen without like getting rid of it for some reason. That's just how the game wants to work. So, well, I'll allow it later. Just know you're fine. You're not in trouble with my mod bot. All right. Let's see.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman, one of the good people, as alive as you and me, with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe billowing up around her whenever she appears. Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound she makes, her terrible wailing, that strikes fear in the human heart. Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
Well, funny that you mentioned that.
I saw someone with long hair and a gray robe outside the castle tonight.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 50 and 4 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
Do banshees ever leave things behind, like, say, little dolls?
Do banshees ever leave things behind, like, say, little dolls?
Do not be mistaken banshees for Santa Claus now. A warning is all they leave behind about something that's coming and can't be stopped.
Do you dislike all Englishmen? Oh gee, I love the real world folklore banshees. Yeah! Yeah, I like the folklore that they add into these.
Do you dislike all Englishmen as much as you dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this one soon as I laid eyes on him. Arrogant he was, cocky, disrespectful, foolish, always touching things he shouldn't, going places he didn't belong. Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
Well, Kyler said that he likes her. So what about Kit?
What about his friend Kit?
Aye, he may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in love with the girl. They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute. Kit's not in love with Kyler.
Blind, are you now? Loves her, he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, the luck of the Irish.
Oh man, all this drama. Ooh. So, Denal is saying that Kit came in to sabotage the wedding. Kit is saying Matt disappeared because he got cold feet and ran. And Kyler thinks it's just a practical joke. And Alan just said, "See you later. I'm gonna come back when all of you fix this." And Nancy's here.
Guess I'll go now.
Be careful out there, lass.
That sounded ominous. How is the sound of, like, everyone talking with the music and, the talking and the sound effects? Is everything good? I hope everything's good. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, I want to make sure that I'm not too loud, over top the game or anything. Now that we have some money, how about we play some games? I haven't heard music in a while, though. Oh, that's because there hasn't been any music. Don't worry. It's been pretty quiet here in the inn. So, we have darts, and we have difference detective. Now, I remember doing okay with the first puzzle in difference detective, but I remember after that, I'm being terrible. There'd always be like one or two that I couldn't find. Difference detective is just kind of like find the differences between the pictures. So, we'll try that. Let's see. Oh no, it's a different one! Oh shoot. I'm not gonna get this. I rob. Let's see, so we just gotta find all the differences. How did I miss the mustache? That's 7. 8. Chad, I might need some assistance at some point. Got 10. I need 2 more. 2 more. Did I get that one already? The back bumper? Oh no! Oh no! We're in the last 2! Ah, there's gotta be one on the cat, right? Oh, there is one on the cat. Okay. Alright, one more. Oh no. Oh no. One more! No! Um... I don't know! I don't know! No! Oh. I got nothing from that. Trat. Oh well, let's do the darts. So basically, you start your attack, countdown must be exactly 0 after all darts have been launched at the target. Little line by the light. Oh, the delay didn't help at all. But I'll remember that for next time. Thank you. Thank you, Autobot Wheeljack. I appreciate it, but I'm sorry it was too late. Also, hello, and thank you for coming on to the stream. I'm sorry you had to witness that mess. So, let's see. Oh, that's moving on its own, by the way. Just as a heads up. There we go. Oh dear. Ah, I didn't want to do that. 55. No, oh my gosh. I'm usually so much better at this. I think it's because I'm nervous. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. We're gonna do this again, because I know you can get a prize from this that's, like, actually needed for the game. I guess I'm so used to the warnings at Waverly Academy dart game that this one being so rampant kind of scares me. Happens all the time while streaming. Well, I appreciate you guys bearing with me while I do all this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I can't aim for the 50 anymore. I can try and aim for the 25. There's no way that's gonna happen, unfortunately. Oh man, why is it that I can do so much better on my own, and then when I'm on the stream, it's just kind of like, what am I doing again? How does this work? Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Did I read that right? Countdown must be exactly 0 after all darts have been launched at the target. Oh, I hit the inner ring. Or the outer ring. I think I hit the outer ring by mistake of the 11. Whew! Alright, alright. There we go, there we go. Well, we got another flush. Let's try again. Because I know that there's like one more thing we can get, maybe. There we go. And we got more money out of it. Or do I have to get it for doing Difference Detective? We'll try that one more time. We got 2 tokens left. Alright, be prepared to help me with this chat, because I don't know. I won't know. I might know, actually. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, duh. 8. Let's see here. Uh-oh. I'm not doing so well already. The hook. Oh! Perfect. Okay. Let me see here. The shrubbery looks different. The big bird wing is missing. Okay. The shrubbery. I don't think the shrubbery is different. I think it's hiding behind the worm. Yeah, we got the worm already. It looks like. Unless there's a different worm that I'm not aware of. The real. Does that count? Oh! Okay, I see it now. And then the last one. Ah. Last second click. Last second click. Alright, we'll abandon that for now. We got a stuffed dog out of it, so that's good enough, I think. Sorry for any delay that's causing, like, your thing to show up later. That is not my intention. I tell you, we're almost there every time, and then just the last minute. Let's see. I keep finding tokens. Seamus. Brandon Malloy was some kind of rocket scientist who loved to tinker, unfortunately for his wife, Caitlin, and his little daughter Fiona. Sounds like he tinkered with rocket fuel one time too many. Let's see. Read that. Cloud by the ore. The cloud by the ore. Okay, I'll have to think about that next time. I'll definitely look into it next time if I get that same picture again. I'm not sure if it's randomized or if they... God, that's scary. I'm not sure if it's randomized or if it's in a specific order. I'm not terribly sure.
How's it going?
Alan Payne told me he overheard you and Matt arguing the day before Matt disappeared. And pretty much right before you walked into that door.
What were you doing talking to Alan Payne?
I thought he might know something that could help us find Matt.
I told you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me, okay? Matt asked him to be his best man because he works with the guy and thought it was the politically smart thing to do.
And your point is?
He misunderstood what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around? You ended up with a black eye.
I told you that was an accident. I'm clumsy.
What were you two talking about?
I forget. That's how inconsequential it was. Hey, I just remembered. Carla wants me to do the seating chart for the wedding dinner. Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's not going to be a wedding. Anyway, I need to get to work on it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
You're having me do your homework? But I do like this puzzle, so
Sure, I can do
I'll
that.
do it.
Excellent.
But
Just fill it
you're
out
gonna
and
make
bring
me
it
do
back to me
your
when you think you've got
homework?
everyone sitting in the
Ugh.
right place.
Ugh. So disrespectful.
Because unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm gonna be pretty much incommunicado.
Ugh. It's always that barrier. It's like, how dare... It's like, I won't speak to you until you get this done. It's like, well, fine. I will get it done. I'll get it done without leaving this room. So, but I do like this puzzle, so... it should be okay. He's a liar, 100%. Sussy. Very sus. Let's see. The seating requests. No invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color. Members of the wedding party must sit together, which... There's 4 wedding party members, so we're assuming that they're there. On the long side of the table, which are one of these... Or, sorry, long side of the table, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor and to the left of Richard. Adjoining corner seats of the table are the same gender. Lori wants to be directly opposite of Kit. Guests' seats will alternate by gender on the long side. Kyler wants her maid of honor on her right for the toasts. Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides of the table. Okay. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit. 2 seats to the right of Kit. Within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and the left of Heather. You got all that? Alright. So, let's see. So, the long sides are these. So, I believe that also includes the wedding party. The instructions sound different. I don't know. I've done this puzzle so many times, and I'm trying to remember how it works. No, it shouldn't be, because Kyler wants Nancy to the right of her. So, bear with me. I'll get this. I know how to do this one, for the most part. But I haven't done it on Senior Detective in a while, so... Okay, get ready. Alright, so no colors. So when they say no alternate colors, aside from the wedding party, of course, that means Jane can't sit next to Henry, and Linda can't sit next to Taylor, and such and such. So there's that. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all on different sides of the table. So Alan is the best man, so he's over here in the wedding party. So then, like, it's Jane, Henry, Linda are somewhere on these 3, but they can't be on this side. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit. Within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and the left of Heather. So if we're looking at a 6-seat span, we're looking at this over here. So within a 6-seat span, Linda, I'm just going to set her down somewhere, is to the right of John and the left of Heather. So if we have her here, and on the long side of the table, what did it say about the... What did it say? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. What did it say? Linda is to the right of John. And the left of Heather. Something along those lines. So then if Linda's on the long side, that means Jane and Henry are somewhere on the short ends of the stick. So let's see. I hope I'm reading this right. No invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color, which so far we don't have. On the long side of the table, I'm gonna put these back real quick. Why can't I put this back? There we go. Okay, on the long side of the table, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor. And to the left of Richard. Something along those lines, maybe? Or is it, like, Taylor, Rose? No. Let's see. Sitting directly next to Taylor and to the left of Richard. Adjoining corners, seats of the table are the same gender. I'm sorry if you hear like this buzz. That's just something really close to the microphone. Okay, that's what I thought. This is what I was looking for. Guest seats will alternate by gender on the long side. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. And then at the adjoining corners, they have to be the same gender. So that means there's got to be a guy here, and then if it's guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl, then a girl's got to be there. And vice, yeah. So if we have Taylor there, and within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and the left of Heather. Because, okay, so guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl, okay. We're just putting those as placeholders for now. Okay, so let me double check. Oh, Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Hey, we got that. I forgot to read that one. All right. So Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all seated on different sides of the table. Guests will sit alternate by gender on the long side. So one guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl. And then adjoining corner seats of the table are the same gender. So Heather and Jane, Taylor and Henry. Taylor wants an end chair. Matt is 2 seats to the right. Wait. There we go. Okay. I think I have the guests. So now, let's see. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit. So Matt, I'm assuming it's Matt, Tyler, Nancy, and Alan, probably. So let's double check the notes real quick. So no invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color. So that's good. Purple, green, yellow, purple, orange, yellow. We're good there. Red and green. On the long side of the table, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor and to the left of Richard. So she is to the left of Richard if we're looking at it from the table's perspective. So if we're looking like facing the table as Rose, that's her left. That's the left. Adjoining corner seats are the same gender. Lori wants to be directly opposite of Kit. So I missed that, but we got it anyways. I think that's what they mean by directly opposite. Guest seats, wow, that's a lot of S's, will alternate by gender on the long side, which we have. Kyler wants her maid of honor on her right for the toasts, so that's Kyler's right. Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all on different sides of the table. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit, which I think I got, because that's his right. Within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and to the left of Heather. So I think we got it. All right, cool. Oh, and just as a quick fun Easter egg here, fun trivia, is that all the guests' names on here, save for the party itself, the wedding party itself, like from Lori wrapping all the way down to Kit, are, well, except for Kit too, but the rest of them, from Jane to Lori, are all names of characters from other Nancy Drew games. So, like, for example, Jane is a character from The Curse of Blackmore Manor, Laurie's from Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, Henry's from Legend of the Crystal Skull, and so stuff like that. So I think that's a fun little tidbit. Whew! Wow, after seeing all that, white.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great.
Yeah!
Wow, I'm impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk. Oh, hey, actually, you might want to take a look at this first. I found it on the floor in Matt's room when I was looking for him.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but maybe it will to you. Take it.
He's trying to avoid the conversation, but we get something out of it.
If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
Wait, I still want to talk to you.
What's going on?
See, look how much I have to talk to you. When I say now we can talk, this is what I meant.
If you weren't going to be the best man, how come you came out here so early?
I volunteered to help get everything set up, and Matt and Kyler took me up on it. I'm pretty good friends with Kyler, too. In fact, I'm the one who introduced her to Matt.
Yeah, after the breakup.
How long have you known Kyler?
4 or 5 years. I met her my first year at university. She'd just gotten back from the States. From staying with your family, in fact. Wait a minute. Nancy Drew. Kyler told me about you. You're the girl who likes to play detective.
Well, it's just, you know, kind of a hobby. Although Kyler did say it'd be nice if I could find Matt.
Well, you're not gonna have any luck doing that. Old Matt is long gone.
Avoiding conversations while holding evidence. Pretty suspicious. I don't think he was holding evidence per se, but it was just like, he thought it was a fun book that he could maybe get out of the conversation with.
Kyler says sometimes she hears Matt's voice, only it's very faint and muffled. Do you ever hear him?
No. Man, Kyler must be losing it or something, because I'm telling you, Matt is not here.
Let's see. That discussion you had with Matt? Come on, really, what was it about? Tell me.
That discussion you had with Matt? Come on, really. What was it about?
It was about Kyler. I was asking Matt whether he had truly thought through what being married to her was going to be like. The more questions I asked, the more nerves I struck, and the more uncomfortable and angry he became, until finally...
He gave you that shiner.
He stomped upstairs to the nursery. Next day, he disappeared. Obviously, the things I said got to him. So if I seem a little guilty to you, it's because I am guilty. It's my fault that Matt walked out on Kyler. Simple as that.
I don't think it's that simple. The plot of this game is too realistic. Yeah. Where's the good people in all of this? We need that more instead of like fancy shiners and misunderstandings and realistic fights. No, I want to see more of the Banshee. Also, is it Narwhal Bacon 360? I think I'm reading that right. Thanks for joining in on the stream. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, because we were having problems earlier. Let's see.
From the looks of that picture I found over there, it looks like you and Kyler used to be a lot more than friends.
Yeah, we dated for a while, until it finally became obvious that we were better as a couple of friends than as a couple. No biggie.
That's fair. That happens. But why did you bring the picture, Kit? That's the question. I was about to accept it, but the picture on the fireplace. Why did you bring it, sir? Because I doubt Kyler brought that.
Have you ever been up in the tower?
Uh-uh. You saw the stairs, or what's left of them. There's no way to get up there.
Was Matt by any chance into rock climbing? We're gonna a picture of you and the bride dating to the wedding. Yeah, that it's so suspicious. Man, Kit still has feelings. There's no way he doesn't.
I could have sworn I saw lights coming from it.
Perhaps it was the good people come a-calling on their good friend Denal. Or maybe it was just reflected moonlight or something. So if you're
Reflected
thinking Matt's up there,
moonlight.
forget it. Ain't no way.
Good impression of Denal there. And actually, speaking of Denal,
The caretaker seems to think you're the one who should be getting married here, not Matt.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, that guy's got several screws loose. I just happened to mention that 3 out of my 4 grandparents were born in Ireland, and now whenever he sees me, he gets this weird look in his eye.
ah, okay, we got it now. How did he act towards Matt? Don't you think he had anything? But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance?
But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He and Matt did not get along. They were always at each other's throats, arguing about the stupidest things. Even those leprechaun gnome things out in the garden. Denal had a fit one day when he saw Matt messing with them. And when Matt announced he was going to stay in the haunted nursery, I thought the guy was going to burst a blood vessel, he turned so red. But Matt disappeared on his own, not because of anything Denal did. I mean, the old coot's not that crazy. Is he?
Is he? That tiny little is he?
Time for me to scoot.
See ya.
I do like Denal. He's growing on me, but only because he's not nearly as like realistic, I feel, as the others. Like what Narwhal Bacon mentioned. You know, it's just all this realistic like stuff like, oh, Matt got cold feet and walked out, or we had a fight and he gave the kid a black eye, and then there's Denal there at the Screaming Banshee being like, it was fairies. They did it. And you can't change my mind on that. I love him. Apologize if I stop replying. I'm laying down now. Should I pass out at some point? Oh no, you're fine. There's no obligation to like be active in the chat or anything. If you're here just chilling out, feel free to. Denal over there getting drunk off juice mixtures. Yeah, he is. And I'm the one making them. We gotta like loosen him up a little bit so we can talk about his obsession with the good people, I think. But yeah, for anyone who's in the stream, you know, there's no obligation to chat in it. If you just feel like lurking, then that's totally fine. But you know, if you do want to chat, feel free to. And I hope you can bear with me while I try to figure out what I'm doing. So, I do know that we have these weights, so I think I want to get them out of my inventory first. There we go. So now we have all the weights. So, I don't know if we have to have them, if we gotta even them out, or if we need to, put them in a specific order. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I do remember being able to start off, like I started off with the wood pieces and went from there. I love the soundtrack of this game. I love the soundtrack in a lot of the Nancy Drew games, but the Haunting of Castle Malloy definitely hits different, from the eeriness in the castle to the fun little jigs that you hear in the Screaming Banshee in the inn. I love it. It's great. Nancy Drew never fails. Well, maybe Midnight in Salem fails, but for the rest of it, the music hits it right on the head. They do such a good job with it. The only reason I'm questioning Midnight in Salem is because it just seems very generic to me. We don't talk about Midnight in Salem. Oh, we're gonna talk about it at some point, because I did say I was gonna play all the Nancy Drew games at some point, and that also means Midnight in Salem. So, we'll suffer together. It'll be fine. Whenever I stream it. Yeah, while I kind of mess around with this, so we're not just looking at a blank screen, for those of you that don't know, the 32nd game in the Nancy Drew series, Sea of Darkness, was the last one for, like, 4 years. There was, like, a, 3-4 year hiatus? And it was because, I can't remember if they switched management or something happened, but basically they were, kind of outsourcing the game itself instead of Her Interactive doing it to begin with. And, oh boy, it was messy, and it was very underwhelming, and I did enjoy, I did play it, and I liked the mystery, but I did not like the execution. Not at all. It could have been so much better considering the hiatus and all of these promises. The only thing that I actually liked about it was the fact that Brittany Cox voices Nancy. While I am sad that Lonnie Manella did leave, I do like Brittany as a voice actress. Fun little fact for any of you who play Genshin Impact, Brittany Cox also voices not only the new Nancy in Midnight in Salem, but Fischl in Genshin Impact. So that's a little fun little tidbit if you like voice actor trivia. The 30-second game, which thankfully was not a 30-second game. Yeah. Why do I find that so funny? Yeah, thankfully it wasn't. Sea of Darkness was a pretty fun game. Let's see. I don't know why I'm limiting everything to, like, one of these things. But, yeah, so there's your fun fact as to why no one in the Nancy Drew community likes Midnight in Salem all too much. Like, and it's about the witch trials of Salem too, just like, come on, we were all excited for that kind of concept. To be in Boston and talk about the witch trials, and we get whatever the heck we got. Weirdness and funky animations and such. It's just a disappointment, to say the least. But, hello. But, yeah. I know for some people in the community, the games, the Nancy Drew series ends with, Sea of Darkness. So, and I don't blame them, because Sea of Darkness was a pretty good game, I think. Although the puzzles did intimidate me a lot more. They were scary, man. I didn't know what to feel about those puzzles. I say as I struggle with this puzzle, which should be relatively easy. Hang on. If my model freaks out here in just a second, I am going to quickly take a picture of this. There we go. This is what happens when I play a Nancy Drew game and just do not have a pen and pencil at the ready. We're taking notes on the phone. Oops. Alright, so we have, in terms of the wood here, oak, mahogany, and ironwood. So we have oak, ironwood, and mahogany. And then we have zinc. And then iron. I lied, we did not get a gold piece, it says brass. My bad. When we first got this piece, I was like, oh, we got gold! It's obviously not gold. And then we have copper. Silver. Silver, but no gold. And then lead. I didn't need to change that. I swear I know how to do this puzzle, guys. I'm so sorry. No, that didn't work. We're so close. I feel like... Wait. Wrong chat. Oh no, it's all good. Let's see. We're so close, I can feel it. I can't remember if we have to even them out or if we have to have them on specific tiles. I feel like I'm confusing the Captive Curse one. Where there was a similar weight puzzle. Let's see. I swear I got this. Let's see. And then the next ones were zinc, iron, and brass, if I remember correctly. So then zinc. That's iron, right? Iron and brass. And then copper, silver, and then lead. Okay. It's a pretty hefty piece. Okay. We be close. I can feel it in my bones. Ugh, we're so close! So close! Ah! Unfortunately, I just feel for some of these games, it's just kind of a guessing game. For sometimes, I know that there has to be some kind of logic to it, but let's see. Because it says on my little chart here that I took a picture of that the lightest in the wood pair is oak, mahogany, and then ironwood. So, okay, so then there's those. We're actually gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put them in the order as to how they are weighted. So then, zinc, oops, iron, brass, and then copper, silver, lead. That's the order from lightest to heaviest. So, we got those. Let's see the difference between these three real quick. Oh. Oh, Autobot Wheeljack, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know you were here for a little while, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that very much. I know we're just kind of sitting here waiting for me to try and figure out how the heck everything's weighted, but thanks for staying for as long as you have been so far, and for helping me out with the difference detective puzzles. I know I'm not the best with those, but it's always just that one that you can't get sometimes. I think what I'm gonna try and do bloop bloop. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. No. That made it worse. Yeah. Oh no! Okay. We need at least a little bit of music while we try to figure this out. Alright. Cedar, mahogany, ironwood. And so then, what if we added zinc? And then iron. And then brass. And then... oh, these two are about the same. Shoot. Copper. Lead. And silver. No. That does not work. Oh, man. Let's see. So brass is the heaviest of those three. Let's see. Oh boy, that's the difference. I think we need to read the book that Kit gave us. I'm totally not deflecting over the fact that I can't get this puzzle right away. No, of course that's not what I'm doing. How could you think that? So, 7 levels of society. The leprechaun said to me, the row below guiding the spinning way to a treasure stashed not far away. I definitely know where those are coming from. That's for sure. So, first stood the Ardry? Is that the Ardry? High King he, proudly facing forward for all eternity. Read the... I can't read this. It's really hard to read this font. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to X out of that. My bad. Let's see. Okay. This we can do. This I know what we gotta do for this. So let's take a break from the various puzzles that I can't get right off the top of my head because I apparently don't have the patience for it right now. And let us go to the garden because the leprognomes are important right now. So as you can see, they have little things on their bellies, different clovers. And as we can see here, and then I noticed on here that the font is very interestingly placed. Very conveniently placed, you would say, next to the clovers. So I'm noticing there's an F, R, B, L, F, R, B, stuff like that. I think I know what those mean. So let's take a look and try and get these. So if my model freaks out, I may or may not take pictures with this. Because this is pretty straightforward, it's only 2 pages. So I am going to say it's front, right, back, and left. Front, right, back, left is what those mean. So the front is for this. It will continue facing frontward because that's what the F is for. So then right will go right, and then down will go back. Let's see. So right will go right, down will go back. L will go L, go figure. Front is up and down, right is left and right, and then back is blank. Okay. L is L, back is blank. Right. Oh! I didn't realize that the last one was facing forward. Why did that scare me so much? Oh, look! It's our little gems that we were on the lookout for. The ones that were hiding in the nursery, and yet another creepy doll. Fantastic. I guess we could just leave that open. So, now we are on the path. We're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I just realized I have not saved in a hot minute. So give me a while. Give me a sec to do that. Alright, I think I'll do a little more, and then I probably will have to end the stream. I know it says that I've only streamed for about like 2 hours. That was because my internet went down at some point in the middle, and I didn't want to stop streaming, so it split, I think, on my Twitch channel. I have a YouTube channel that I post my VODs to. I'll probably download these videos and edit it into one big video, so if you do end up going onto the YouTube channel to watch it, you are welcome to do so, because it'll be combined there, but I think it's separated here, so I apologize for that. But I have been streaming for quite a while now, but we're finally getting somewhere, so we need to do at least a little bit of it before we head out for the night. So, okay. So, assuming by the colors of the rainbow here, I think we just gotta go by Roy G. Biv rules here. So we have red. Wait. I don't know if I'm actually clicking them. So I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. My color theory is still correct. Sorry for the voice crack there, but my color theory is still good. And so we have a plank, which we could probably use to get across the bog. As we saw earlier, we in fact died in the bog. We had a second chance. On trail, forward 1, right 2, left 3, down 1. So these look like directions. Is there anything else here? Oh.
What is that?
My thoughts exactly, Nancy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, its head on the wall. Oh shit. Oh, there it
You're
goes.
right. There has to be a logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down, relax, and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
I promise.
Look at Nancy being all calm and collected. That didn't scare her. The bird kind of did scare me more, though. The crow woke you up. It was more than just the crow, sir. That showed up. You... Glad I saw the banshee. Okay, good. Good, thank goodness. I was about to say, if you slept through the banshee, man, you would have missed everything. So, what are we at? 2 hours, 9 minutes? I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. I've been streaming since like, what, 7:15? It's almost been like 4 hours. Don't forget to save. Thank you for letting me know. Um, I would say that I should have gotten farther in the game, but unfortunately, we had those internet problems in between. So there was that. I'm going to X out of that and change my screen here. And we'll put on just a little bit of beats while I update you guys on some things here. Again, Autobot Wheeljack, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you, Narwhal Bacon, for staying and joining a little bit as well. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while, and again, we've had a lot of issues with the internet. I see that my bars are still going crazy. So I'm kind of in a bit of a dead zone where my setup is, and unfortunately I can't really move the routers without completely mucking up the rest of my appliances. So it's just kind of the unfortunate circumstances of crappy outlet placements. So I'll definitely be playing more of the Haunting of Castle Malloy, and definitely gonna do more Nancy Drew later down the line. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get too far in here because I was struggling with puzzles, because I don't play on Senior Detective all that much. When I do play Nancy Drew, I play it just on Junior, because I usually play it for like nostalgia and just want to have a fun time rather than solving puzzles. And unfortunately, I guess maybe I wasn't too much in the puzzle solving mood as I thought I was. When the next Haunting of Castle Malloy stream will be, I'm not sure. I just kind of play by my own rules with the schedule. I don't have any set schedule planned. And I do want to play more spooky games in the month of October. So, like I have plans to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and Spirit Hunter Deathmark. And in terms of mysteries, you know, I'm looking into games like Paradise Killer or the Paynes Creek Killings. So if you're here for the mystery games that Nancy Drew has, don't worry, I do plan on playing more mystery games, even if they're not Nancy Drew or through her interactive. So I have just a bunch of different games that I want to play and have in store, and I do eventually want to draw. I want to do some drawing streams eventually, but there's just an issue going on with my pen pressure. When I try to connect it and then try to open OBS, suddenly the pressure just from the pen just suddenly decides it doesn't want to do it, and it's very jarring when I'm used to that, and it suddenly doesn't want to work. So either I gotta get used to having no pressure on the pen, or I gotta fix that still. I'm still having issues. So yeah, thank you all for staying in the stream. And again, I'm sorry for the issues. Like I said, if you look down on my Twitch, the abouts, the panels, you'll see that I have a socials tab. There's like a YouTube channel that I have. I'll post my VODs there, with maybe the occasional edits. And I have a Twitter that's not active, but I have one. So I just have it for the sake of having it. I'll fix that up later, but for right now, the YouTube VODs, I'll get tonight's one uploaded here once I'm done with this stream. And yeah, so I just have like a bunch of stuff planned still that vary for like VTuber stuff, more anime, visual novel stuff, and then point and click adventure stuff, because I love those types of games, and art stuff. So yeah, thank you all for joining me and all of that merchandise with. I don't know. I actually don't know how comfortable I feel about doing commission work or anything, but I guess that could count as commissions, or that could count as merchandise if it's commission work. I don't know how that works. maybe if I feel more comfortable with my art in the future, maybe I'll do commission work. But for right now, it's just for fun. But yeah, so again, thank you all for joining, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your night. So thank you so much for staying, and I'll see you all later. So, bye-bye!